Jay Opetaia is without a doubt the best cruiserweight in the world. And you know what? I think he might even be better than Usyk. Let's talk about that, shall we? What next for Jay Opetaia? Truly, I don't know. I don't know where he goes from here. He's just there's options, but to me, none of them seem like a good enough challenge, right? Just been stripped from the IBF. The guy, he could get that back easy. All the other champions, he beats them all easy. Richard Riakporhe, and the Brits, I'd love to see him in there, the Brit, being a Brit. Richard Riakporhe, Lawrence Okoli. I think Lawrence Okoli gives him the tougher fight, but I think he beats them both quite handily. It's worth saying he hasn't really had a tough test. But is that because he doesn't let it be a tough test, or is he just not fighting them? I don't think he's avoiding them. I think it's quite clear to see. People are looking at him and thinking, I don't want to fight him. He's trouble. I think the way he dealt with Marius Breedus, broken jaw both sides, is just phenomenal. He made him look so much worse than Usyk made him look. Usyk, had a very, very close fight against him. Jay Opetaia bullied him with a broken jaw on both sides. He is unbelievably good, and he's comfortably the best in that division. Does he stay in Unify, or does he go up to heavyweight? That's the talking point of today. I don't know. And I don't. If I were him, you got to stay and mop up the cruiserweight division whilst these heavyweights are slugging it out for top spot. Because he's not going to get in there. He moves at the heavyweight now. He's not getting in there. You've got AJ and Usyk. Usyk and Fury are tied up for 2 fights. AJ has now got Ngannou, with probably Hrgovic next for an IBF. So they're taken up. Who does he go up and fight? And why would you, when at the moment all the belts are tied up for probably the next 3 or 4 fights? So you might as well stay down at cruiserweight and just try and mop the division, get some more experience, hopefully have a few more tough fights, because none of them have been tough so far, before stepping up. Now, who would I like to see him in there with? I'd like to see him in there with a Brit. Richard Riakporhe, Chris Smith, or Lawrence Okoli. I'd probably do it in the reverse order. I'd probably do it Lawrence Okoli first. I'd just get him out of the way because I don't think he's all that. I think he was overrated, and I think he had a padded record. Then I'd probably go for Chris Smith and get the belt, and then I'd probably go for Lawrence Okoli, Richard Riakporhe, and give him a shot because he kind of deserves one. Beat both those guys, and then where do you go? Up to heavyweight. By that point, you're looking 6 months down the line. Go up to heavyweight, have a few fights, get used to the division, potentially even bridge your weight first. I don't know what. I think the IBA was WBA. Another one's got the bridge your weight, but it's called something else. It's called super cruiserweight, something like that, or super light heavy. I don't know, but that weight class, maybe get that kind of belt, and then go up to heavyweight and see what you can do up there. A few warm-up fights, and then because I think that's a way more exciting division than cruiserweight. Let's be honest. Right now, what's more exciting? Easily heavyweight, and there's way more talent up there. And there's way more challenge up there. I think he's young, 26 I think he is. So he's young, but you don't want to blink and your career's gone. So for me, I'd mop up cruiserweight for a bit, and then I'd go up. Again, 3 names. I'm going to go. I go Chris Smith or Richard Riakporhe, either of those two. Richard Riakporhe, probably first, because then you can go and get Chris Smith and beat him, and you got the title. And then the third one, I would say, would be heavyweight. I'd probably go. What's a good entrance heavyweight? You could go for Otto Varlin, I mean, he's one of the top guys, and if you really think you're him, you really think you're the man, get him bounced off the back of a loss. Or a Franklin. Couple of Franklin's now up there. I think you could give him a go. I don't want to see him step up and have a warm-up fight against a nobody. I also want to see him go in there and with one of these gateway guys like a Pulev or a Povetkin or Chisora that you know he's going to kind of do a job on. I'd rather see him in there with one of the just jump the whole thing, go for an Otto Varlin. Um, I don't know. I don't want to see him a heavyweight yet. I think for me, yeah, I think I go for the. I'd love to see. I really personally would love to see him in there with Richard Riakporhe. But you let me know your thoughts, people, down below. Am I well off here? Am I completely off? Fair enough. Jack Badu or something like that. But let me know what you think down below. Like, comment, subscribe. You know how YouTube works, people. Take it easy.